When I pull into a gas station, why is it that there's so many different options? How do I know which one to put in my vehicle? If I choose the 91 octane, will it produce more power in my car? Will I notice a difference? We're gonna actually cover all of these questions in today's video. We are Derek and Sally Tangmola. We're the owners of Auto Rehab. We've owned our own shop for 7 years, and Derek's been in the automotive industry for 15 plus years. So, Derek, what do we need to know about fuel?
We have usually 3 different options for unleaded fuel. There's your 87, your 88, and your 91, or sometimes regular, premium, super premium. And oftentimes people have the idea, if I have the chance and I put the more expensive fuel in my car, then it should run better. It should have more power because it's what is required on performance cars. And in reality, that is not true. The first basis of this, understand that 70% of the vehicles on the road just need regular fuel, regular unleaded fuel. Most vehicles are built to low compression, fuel economy. They don't need the higher octane. So if I have a Honda Accord 2007 and I go to the pump and I put 91 octane in it, even though it only needs regular, there is no performance increase, there's no increased fuel mileage. Oftentimes we feel that it is because we've spent more money, so it should do something for us. So in reality, it doesn't necessarily help us, and this is one of the rare occasions where spending more money on something doesn't actually help you very much. The only way you would benefit from that, so if you had a regular Honda Accord or a Honda Civic, that's just the example we had, and you were to put higher octane fuel and then advance the ignition timing further than the manufacturer did, then you could see a small gain in power. The requirement on a lot of performance vehicles that rev high, have high compression, are force induction, meaning turbocharger, supercharger, those kind of vehicles create such high compression in the motor when force induction is coming in that they require knock protection. Now, knock protection is the point where the spark ignites when the piston's coming up over the top. If it's too much, it starts to create knock, which is the beginning of detonation. Now, on an engine, they have knock sensors. The sensor reads and detects knock to determine how much ignition to advance. The basis of understanding it is performance vehicles will typically require a super premium or a premium fuel, something that's 91 octane or higher. Whereas most of the regular conventional vehicles are designed and created to run on regular pump fuel. In the event that you do own a force induction vehicle, turbocharged car, supercharged car,
any of the Mustang 5.0s or the Corvettes or Civic Si or anything that is a high revving, high compression motor,
those do require the higher octane fuel. If not, they will begin to ping and detonate and cause internal damage to the motor eventually. You will have a reduction in power. The computer in these cars is advanced enough to try to detect when it's picking up knock and reduce timing so the car won't feel as powerful, but also it's just the computer trying to save the engine. On those kind of cars, you have to run the higher octane fuel. The higher octane fuel has a slightly slower flash time, meaning how quickly it ignites is slightly slower on 91 octane versus 87 octane. So in reality, 87 octane is actually more explosive if you understand this concept, in that it ignites quicker. The idea is to allow the amount of boost or compression or whatever is made to make the motor a high performance engine have a little more time before it flashes, that it's not so catastrophic and break something. And so that's the purpose of higher octane. It actually has a lower flash point. Typically a vehicle that is going to be boosted past its manufacturer recommendation, oftentimes once we pass a certain point we have to use race fuel. You'll see one right behind us. That's actually a customer of ours. But race fuel is designed that they can put more boost in to obtain more power without causing engine damage. So So understanding that the higher octane actually is kind of a slower burning fuel to make the most mechanical gain out of an engine as we're increasing boost. Back in the day, race fuels typically had lead added to them, and the purpose of adding that lead was to retard that flash timing. That's how they had high octane. In reality, the downfall is that added lead that's in that fuel burns up oxygen sensors, plugs up catalytic converters. It's not good for modern cars. So if you do have a modern vehicle that you are going to push the limit, it is good to use the unleaded race fuels. They are very expensive, typically $15 a gallon, but that's what's required to extract additional power out of some of these forced induction vehicles. And E85 is actually an alcohol-based fuel, which is made typically from corn, is where it comes from. Some of your newer vehicles are flex fuel capable, and that means they can use either gas or E85. E85 burns faster. It has been proven to make more power in performance vehicles because it is alcohol. Alcohol has a way different flash point than gasoline, meaning it allows us to use far more aggressive ignition timing, far higher boost levels, but it does require a lot more volume of fuel, meaning it will burn more of it quickly.
Hey, if you liked that video as much as I did, go ahead and push a like on this video, and do us a big favor, please share it with all of your friends. We would love to get all this information out to as many people as possible. Also, you can comment below and let us know how we did. Let us know what you thought about the content. Do you agree? Do you disagree? We love honest opinions. Lastly, subscribe to our channel so you get every new video that we drop every Wednesday. And thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it.